Hi guys, so this is my analysis on Chainlink. What am I expecting on Chainlink? If you watched my previous analysis on Chainlink, I was expecting Chainlink to push to the upside, and as we can see, I think when I analyzed Chainlink was around this area right here, and I said I'm seeing a possibility of it dropping to the downside before we now push the upside, and this did exactly where I thought it to be, which was really beautiful, right? I had two instances. My second instance was that will push up a little bit, then come to my negative 61.8% fib level before we now push to the upside. But as you can see that it started rejecting off of my negative 27% fib level, which is great. So what am I expecting now since that has happened? And let me just really do a quick recap on what I thought that would happen, right? My analysis was there was a break of structure right here, which also aligns perfectly well with my 50% fib level. So I said there's a possibility that it might come there to reject before we now push down to the downside. And if you've been watching my analysis, you know my target is always my negative 27% fib level, because that is more achievable than my negative 61.8% fib level. So, and I said this will be my target right here, which is my negative 27% fib level 7.700, and the reason was because we can see based on this price action an impulse, a correction, and a continuation to the downside, which is around this level. But as you can see that we actually went down to hit my negative 27% fib level overall targets, right? And that is coming from, if I go to a bigger time frame and zoom in, let me tell you where that is coming from. That is coming from this right here, and I still think we're still going to hit my negative 61.8% fib level, because we can see on our parallel price action that whenever we get here we reject, we get here we reject, we come down, then we go up here we reject, right? Then we can see that there was a down move, so there's a possibility that we might come to overall this down chubby, we can call this a chubby market, right? Consolidation, right? So this has been consolidating for a while now. It's also called a ranging market. So as you can see that we've just been between the boxes, right? It doesn't go beyond these boxes, it doesn't go above these boxes right here. So that is why I'm saying there's a possibility based on that we might continue to just push to the upside. So now that that has been done, I'm gonna delete my previous analysis and analyze the new analysis based on the current price action. So what are you expecting now? Now on Chainlink, I can draw a box here from here to here, because we can see, if I zoom in, we can see whenever we get to around this area there's always rejections around this area, and there's always rejection right there. So what I'm looking at now is two instances, right? We can see that there's a possibility we might drop down before we now continue to push to the upside, or we test and continue to push to the downside. But based on this right now, I think because we've been on a bullish move, I think there's a possibility that we might retrace a little bit to the downside before we now know what next. I can do my point here to point B right around this level right here. So that would determine what we are looking for right here. So from here to here, so I still see it's coming down to this trend line as stated, right? So there's a possibility that we might just come here to push down to this trend line right here, then we might zoom to the upside. That's a possibility, but I'm just gonna do it one step at a time and just work on this current market. Then if it gets to my target right here, then we can now reanalyze based on that. So as long as we are below this trend line, we can say we are on a bearish direction, right? So you can see a lower high. Before we go for a buy, I would like you to break the structure right here, then retest, then there's a possibility to put for a high. But as of right now, I'm seeing more of a sell rather than a buy. So that's my quick analysis on Chainlink, guys. Hope this is insightful. If you enjoyed this analysis, please subscribe, comment, and like, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.